Confused by all the studies about supplements? You won't be after this. Stick around. After 50, it's always smart to make small changes in our diet to stay healthy. While the goal should be to get everything you need from food, sometimes that just isn't possible. Could supplements be the answer? Expert Heidi Skolnick oversees the nutrition programs for the New York Knicks, the School of American Ballet, Juilliard School, and many other organizations, and she's here to give us the real scoop on supplements. It's very confusing because it seems like every week there's a new study that comes out about what supplements we should be taking and what nutrients we need or don't need any longer. So help us out.
So let's start with calcium. Calcium is an essential nutrient when it comes to bone health and maintaining bone health over the ages. Calcium also plays a role in maintaining healthy blood pressure, so it's not just for bone health.
I didn't know that. And how do we get calcium? What's the best way?
Okay, so this is very, very important. We want to go a food-first approach when it comes to calcium and then supplement based on how much calcium you got in through your food throughout the day.
Okay, perfect. What's next?
The next supplement we're going to talk about is vitamin D, which goes
my
nicely.
Favorite. Big believer in vitamin D.
Right, and so that's really important. It kind of goes hand in hand with calcium because vitamin D helps the absorption of calcium into the bone and also helps to prevent fractures. It seems to help with muscle function and strength.
How do we get vitamin D?
We can get vitamin D in food, but very few. It's very hard to get enough vitamin D in fatty fish or in egg yolks. We do absorb it and transform it from the sun, so being out in sunlight can help. So really, the majority of Americans don't seem to get enough vitamin D. You can get that tested. You should get that tested.
Every year, every time you go for an annual physical, you should make sure your doctor tests for vitamin D, right?
And your doctor will then help prescribe in an appropriate amount.
So what's the third?
So the third is omega-3 fatty acids. I think everybody has heard about that by now. The real idea here is, again, food first. If you're taking in fish 2 to 3 times a week, you're doing a good job. You don't necessarily need to supplement. If you don't eat fish, you might really want to consider supplementing.
Number 4?
So the fourth supplement is B12. B12 plays a role in keeping your blood healthy, the red blood cell production, as well as your nerve cells. So lots of different vital functions in the body.
Okay, number 5.
This is probably my favorite. It's probiotics. Probiotics keeps our gut healthy, and our gut, other than our skin, is our first line of defense when it comes to keeping us strong and our immunity.
How do we get it?
We can get it through fermented foods, but many of us don't really eat enough fermented foods.
Exactly.
And might find that a supplement is very, very helpful.
Eat well, exercise, sleep enough, and drink a lot of water. And make sure you get the right nutrients. And that's the secret to living your best life after 50. Until next time, remember this. We can't control getting older, but we can control how we do it. Watch, like, share, subscribe. It's that easy to live your best life after 50. I want to hear from you. Leave your comments below and connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, and my blog on aarp.org.